Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Roundtable Disney Dining Show, brought to you by Keeping Up with the Castle. On today's episode, we are going to be heading to Wine Bar George at Disney Springs in Orlando, Florida on Disney World property. So this is one that we were wanting to go to for a very long time. It just never happened, never fell into place, and now it's
very hard. For some reason, it was very hard for us to get it. Yeah. For Friday and Saturday nights, it's harder.
Right, it was harder to get, and we did get the reservation. We did go. So now we're going to show you a few clips from our meal, from the atmosphere of the restaurant, a few things, and then we're going to give you guys a little review on the end of what our thoughts are. So please enjoy. Alright guys, you saw earlier when we were getting seated, and now we are here. What are your first impressions?
It's loud, but it's the perfect atmosphere to have a good date night. Honestly,
it's beautiful here, just like the two of you guys.
Honestly, outside looks good. Anywhere in this area is
really pretty. Yeah, I mean, and look at these views. Like you can see right behind Sarah's head, Morimoto, Asia. You can see it all outside everywhere. What do you think? What are your first thoughts? Gorgeous. What do you think?
I think it's really beautiful. I would love to sit outside one day.
Have a glass of wine, some charcuterie.
The one thing that I will note is that there's no backs on these stools that we're sitting on, so they may not be really comfortable for everyone.
You're right.
We shall see, but so far so good.
Yeah, you're right. We're kind of in a high top situation, but there are regular tables. But we'll see. The menus do feel good. They're wax coated to not get ruined, but they're not laminated to look cheap. So I like it. All right, we have gotten our beverages, and they're delicious. Wine Bar George has a wonderful selection. Yeah, look at the little Signa. George. There you go. But anyways, appetizers. Me and Audrey are gonna get the chicken skewers and the crispy mac and cheese bites, and Brendan and Sarah are gonna get the shishito peppers. Oh, let's let it focus. And then what else are you getting?
We're gonna get the grilled octopus.
The grilled octopus salad.
Very hard to make. Very hard to make good.
Yeah.
We love a good octopus salad.
Right. But it's hard to perfect.
Yeah, and you know who does it really good?
It's spring chicken on it.
Toledo.
Toledo did a great octopus.
That's what I have in mind right now. That's what I want. So let's find out and see if it is hard.
Also, spring chicken on it.
That's Brennan's father.
Yes, he does.
He does do good. Here is the burrata. Look at that bread and these tomatoes and that mozzarella. Oil, a little bit of basil.
Oh my god, I hate when my boss.
And what is that? Is that the octopus salad?
This is the octopus salad. It looks very interesting. I'm waiting for Brendan to get back from the boss and try this out.
It looks great.
It does look really good. I'm excited to try it as well. Let's
dig in. Alright, we now have our mac and cheese, fried mac and cheese bites. We have destroyed the burrata and the octopus salad, but now we both are about to battle the fried mac and cheese. Are you happy, Brennan?
I'm very happy.
So I appreciate your patience very, very much. Is there anything I can do?
No steak is left. We had a wonderful time. This is a beautiful place. We will talk later outside of here and maybe in the studio. We will see. All right, guys, welcome back. Again, we just want to do a little review on the end of the video on our experience at Wine Bar George, our full thoughts and everything. We obviously had high expectations, but we want to let you know how our service was, how the atmosphere was, and our final thoughts on the food and the meals. So
yeah.
Go ahead and start with what you thought, Brennan.
When you first walk in, I love the building that it is,
really
and
pretty.
it's kind of all glass. We sat up on the second floor, and then all glass. Fantastic atmosphere.
Great view of Disney Springs.
Yeah, everything was great right there. We sat down. It's kind of like
we're in like almost a high top.
Like a high top with the big keg thing underneath it.
The big wine barrel.
The wine barrel holding it up. That was really cool. I thought that was all cool.
Yep.
Getting into our food and our service, I thought the food was good. I did have a couple problems with the appetizers. I tried to order the shishito peppers, and they ran out of them, and I think our reservation was for 7:15 or 7:05. So it was a pretty early reservation. If it's on the menu, I do expect it to be available, especially towards that's like almost the beginning of dinner time. It's not like super late.
9:30 or 10.
It was on the menu. I was kind of disappointed about that, but we ended up getting the mac and cheese bites and the calamari octopus salad for an appetizer. The mac and cheese bites, wow,
really good.
So a couple people recommended them to us. We tried them out. The breading, the amount of cheese, and that was fantastic. And then the calamari was good. It was just sliced up. They weren't giving you like full pieces or with tentacles. It was sliced up. It was a little different, but I liked it. I liked all the presentation of everything here for appetizers.
No, it was great. I also got the fried mac and cheese bites, and then I didn't get the octopus salad type thing. I got the burrata, and the burrata was fantastic. It was one of the creamiest burratas ever.
Yeah.
What else can I say? The basil was obviously good. The tomatoes were really ripe. The balsamic was great, but the burrata was incredible. But the mac and cheese bites, like you mentioned, they were really out of this world. I could eat like 20 of those.
Yeah, they were definitely the best thing. I could see people just going there for small bites and getting
some wine and that.
Getting that.
And we did have some delicious wines, as you guys saw in the video. But for the entrees, I'd say the star of the show would have to be the chimichurri skirt steak.
Yeah. I don't know what else. The menu's a little smaller for big entrees.
It had chicken and then it had a whole fish.
Yeah. So me and Colin both actually got the chimichurri steak, and we split them with our girlfriends.
It's about, as you saw in the video,
it did take about an hour to an hour and a half to get us the steak. The manager did come up to us and say apologies and actually give us a glass of wine for free.
Right.
Which was fantastic, which is good in the circumstances, which I appreciate.
And we didn't complain or ask yet. Just when he just came up and was like, "I know you guys have been waiting a while, so I want to do something for you." So that was very, very cool of them.
Yeah.
So they kind of made up some points there, but it did take a while.
Yeah.
Granted, when we got it, it was cooked perfectly. It was seasoned. The chimichurri mix was incredible. Neither of us had a single piece of steak left. It was probably 2 pounds of steak.
Yeah, and they give you big pieces of asparagus and mashed potatoes. I do like. You can't really get a good skirt steak, or at least one that big, most of the time out at a restaurant. So it's nice to, come out with a plate that's almost 2 to 3 feet long, and they hand it to you. Thick skirt steak. Yeah. It's marinated perfect. Yeah. There's nothing complaining.
It was so tender and so good. Now I know it's not the filet for all the steak people out there, but it was.
Go look at how much skirt steak is, and it's pretty. It's $15.99 a pound.
It was great stuff. It was one of the best skirt steaks I've had, and I would get that again. I would definitely go back and get that again.
Yes, same.
So I just hope the service would be a little bit faster, but it was a really pretty elegant place. The food, as far as taste, flavor, seasoning, how well it was cooked, was incredible.
Yeah. So what would you give this restaurant overall?
It is It's just a regular, very, very nice restaurant. So I want to, rate it up there with kind of the more classy places, and I'd probably give it an 8, based on the service we had. Now this was just the time that we went. If we didn't have a wait, I really don't know if I could even try to pretend there was something to complain about.
Yeah. For me, I'm gonna give it a 7, just because they didn't have my appetizer and the wait. Other than that, they can easily gain another point or two off me. This place could easily be an 8.5, 9 if you get the right service,
Absolutely.
which was definitely, they were fantastic. It was just those 2 mess ups, which I do have the dog for, unfortunately. But, 7.5, I think that's right where they are right now, and they definitely have room to improve.
Yeah, absolutely. If they had better service, when we went there in our experience,
Yeah.
I'd give it like an 8.5 or 9
Yeah.
for sure. So
The food.
Yeah.
The food is the star of the show.
Yeah, I mean, it was one that we knew we'd probably enjoy the food. We were looking forward to it, but we're really glad we were able to experience it,
Yeah.
and we were glad we can share it with you guys. So definitely go check it out. If you have been there, what's your favorite things? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Let us know all that in the comments, and give the video a like if you enjoyed it. But for now, until we get eaten again, we will see you next time on the Roundtable
Yes.
Disney Dining Show. Y'all take care.
Have a good one.